What's going on, everybody? John Stamper. We are here in Dallas. It is the Dykema Leadership Event. Very excited to be here. It's the first one of the year, and we wanted to kick off this Dykema conversation series. Like I've mentioned for some of these other great conversations, there's a lot that is going on inside the ballroom here at events like this, but it was really important to Brian to create this conversation series to kind of see a little bit of a different side of some of these leaders. We know that many of you are listening to podcasts and watching videos on YouTube and social media, so that's what we thought we would do. So very excited and honored to be with the Dr. Aman Kaur. How's it going?
I'm going very well. It's funny how you said the Dr. Aman Kaur.
Well, I mean,
You're so kind.
I just want to say it like it is. I want to start with this. I have had the opportunity to watch you. You've done so many things in dentistry, which I want to get into. You know, not a lot of people may know the work that you've done in the M&A space and DSOs. We're going to get into all of that. But I do want to highlight the fact that you're about to celebrate 5 years of Women in DSO. You've got your event coming up first week of March. How exciting is that?
Yes, it's been really exciting actually. And I can't even believe it's been 5 years. It just went like this.
Yes.
And we have done amazing work through our programs. And I am so grateful and so fortunate to call dental industry my home. It's filled with amazing people. And that's what makes this event unique, the energy and everything that people experience.
Yeah.
We don't bring that, everyone else brings it. So I'm so grateful for that.
So you and I were talking before we started this, the history that you had with Brian, the history that you had with Dykema. What's it been like for you to watch the evolution of that and just the support, the resource, and ultimately, I think, Aman, you know, Brian started the day, he's not sugarcoating anything, right? I mean, there definitely are some challenges in this space right now. I think that's what's important about these events, but what's been beneficial for you to kind of have that relationship together with Brian and more importantly, Dykema as a whole?
So I've worked with Dykema Law Firm almost 18 years. So it's, without giving my age away, it's like almost 2 decades now. And what we have seen is how DSOs were not everybody's favorite thing many, many years ago. And as times have evolved, industry evolved, people evolved, and more financial support came from private equity sector. It changed us for better, and then there was still a lot of work to be done.
Yeah.
So what I like about working with Dykema Law Firm, they have all these experts all in-house. And what they have is they have years worth of experience. That is something can't be taught overnight to anyone. Yeah. So I like having access to those expertise with Dykema Law Firm. And Brian knows, and Zach and his team knows, I tell them, when I go to some law firms, I tell them I want to do this. They tell me all the laws that exist. And when I come to Brian, I say, this is what I want to do. And he says, this is the way to do it, not just this is the law. Yeah. So that's what differentiates them. They're true partners. They come up with creative solutions, and it's been a huge benefit to work for all the DSO groups that I worked with through Dykema.
Safe to say that with the times that we're in right now, like many in the DSO industry are facing challenges that didn't even exist a couple of years ago, and so a lot of that expertise that you're referencing is going to be super helpful for many, you know, in the years to follow.
Yeah, it's DSO industry. There's always different new set of challenges every year. There's new set of challenges. Even when we had great access to capital, there were still a lot of challenges because it's constantly evolving. Yeah. Right now with technology and with AI, it has really changed how data gets managed and the security around it. So I think there's going to be constantly so many things as dentistry continues to evolve.
So one of those big evolutions has been the work that you've done. We talked about this at the onset, Women in DSO. What has it been like for you to watch women really evolve in leadership roles in this DSO space? I mean, I know that's been a big part of your mission.
Yes.
But it's kind of taken on a life of its own. I mean, when I look at the energy and the growth that you've had, it hasn't happened by accident. There's been a lot of amazing women that have been there with you along the way. What's that been like?
It's been it's been a gift, to be honest, if I could put it in one word. And it didn't happen by surprise, because there was a gap always in the industry. 85% of workforce in dental industry is women. but we don't see the similar numbers when we look at the leadership roles. So that it's twofold. We need to make sure women have access, they have opportunity and education, so they are ready to take those roles. Similarly, we need to work with organizations, so they may create an environment where women are lifted and supported and they have allies. Because once we are bringing women into leadership role, we are closer to our employee workforce, we are closer to our consumers. 80% of financial household decisions are made by women. So having them in leadership, it really brings different perspective.
You and I were at an event last fall,
Yes.
and you were sharing with me there are now real life exciting examples for some of these women, the promotions they're getting. Like, I'm sure at the onset of starting that organization, there was a lot of work that needed to be done to inspire and make them feel like they were important and involved. But now you're getting real life examples of women that are getting these promotions and are getting these leadership positions, which is really exciting.
It really is. So I hear about this almost once or twice a month, that hey, once I joined Women in DSO, my leadership team took my notice and now I am promoted to a VP position, something they were waiting for a long time. And I've seen a lot of our member organizations, their leadership teams face change. Now suddenly I see they have some women in their leadership roles, and it just was a matter of making those women visible, because they were already great, doing wonderful work and doing great things for their organizations. Just giving them that visibility, access, and networking opportunity as a part of this community has really brought them to the light and in the center of the industry from the peripheries of it. And that's what I like to see.
Love that. Last thing I wanted to ask you is, as that organization has grown and you've had some great success, how have you kind of managed through the growth and the evolution personally and professionally? Like, what are some things that you've done for yourself? I mean, like you mentioned, you're doing a lot for others and creating this environment for them to grow and evolve and get good opportunities. What have you done to kind of stay motivated and on top of your game?
It's a great question. I have put myself a little bit on the back seat, and so I'm not listening to my own advice in that aspect. But if in Japan, when you ask someone, hey, what do you do? They don't ask, what do you do? They say, what do you wake up for? So if I were to say, what did I always liked to wake up for? It was seeing people go farther than they would go otherwise. Yeah. And I think I saw that tenfold with Women in DSO. And that has been fulfilling. That has really filled my cup. And I'm not saying it for cliche. It really brings me joy when we have our conference. I meet with at least 50 plus women during our conference every year. They come to me in tears and say Women in DSO has changed their life. And that to me is like we did something.
Yeah, that'll fill you up. That'll keep you going.
Yes, that keeps us going.
I love it. Any final thoughts just about being at this event and leaning in and being connected to so many of the great leaders that are here? It's pretty apparent, Aman, that the people that are here want this industry to go forward. They're addressing the real challenges, right? It's not all rainbows and butterflies. I think that's one of the things I respect about Brian when he gets on stage, like he says it how it is. But what is it like for you to kind of be at an event like this and talk a little bit about what you're encouraged when you look out the next couple of years?
Yes, I think I love dental industry, and we are at a great time in dental industry. Yes, there are economic challenges, labor challenges, but the best thing about this industry is the people here. In dental industry, people share ideas freely. You just gotta ask. Grab your phone, ask someone. They'll give you honest advice. They will walk you through, even if it takes them hours. So I love the people in the industry. Lean on each other. And sometimes, you don't waste a good crisis. It can help you be more efficient, leverage technology better. Let's kind of get ready for next wave. So I am thinking this is going to sharpen us, and our best days are ahead of us. So we just need to brace it, get organized, and all that, cheap money we had, and we made some decisions in those moments. It's time to maybe rethink those.
Yeah, that's a great way to finish. Congrats on all your success. I'm excited for your 5th annual. It's crazy. It's been 5 years, and best wishes as you continue your success.
Thank you so much. Thank you for making this conversation so easy.
Yeah, I love it.
Yes.
Thanks,
thank you.
everybody.